Welcome to Trolls Toys. Figure reviews, unboxings and rankings, random figure reviews, similar groupings of figures, and the occasional toy hunt. All right, YouTube. Trolls Toys back at you with another video. I'm not gonna lie, I've been slacking a little bit, so we're a little bit late on this, but this is similar groupings of figures, and I normally do like same line, but today we're doing same manufacturer. So these are all by Super 7. Because Big Bad Toy Store has been having sales on Super 7s, but so has my local toy store chain, the Toy Vault. So I've been picking them up. So for 25 bucks, representing Toxic Crusaders, we got Junkyard. So we're going to do 5 Super 7 figures. Representing Silverhawks, we got Monstar, the Limbo Mob Kingpin, which is also 25 bucks. This figure just looks badass. So that's figure number 2. Number 3, I've had for a hot minute. We got him for $22.50 from Big Bad Toy Store. We've opened up 2 of the other Bruce Lees, but this is the Warrior Bruce Lee. So happy to get him out of the package. He looks quite badass. So he's going to be figure number 3 from Super 7. Figure number 4 is going to be from their own line, The Worst. I got Cortex Commander and really liked him. This is Killer Bat. He was 20 bucks from the Toy Vault in Mumm-Ra. Junkyard was from the Toy Vault in Warwick, and Monstars from the Toy Vault in North Attleboro. Figure number 5 comes to us from Thundercats Super 7, Mumm-Ra, the ever-living toy version. And we got him for, I think it was 25 bucks from Legends Video Games and More in Granby, Massachusetts. So that's going to be the 5 figures. Like I said, we're just doing 5 figures from Super 7 today. A little bit different, but these boxes take up tons of room. I need to get them cleared out and get these figures open, and I think they're all badass, hence why we purchased them. We're going to start with The Worst, Killer Bat, and it says, Killer Bat, the baseball shogun of death, is baseball's all-time MVP, most violent player. No matter the pitch, he always scores a single, double, or triple homicide, and he has never lost despite batting 0 for over 500 years. He knows that every pitcher is more afraid of him than he is of them. If you ever encounter Killer Bat on the field, beg for a forfeit, because the only strikes in his game will be to your jugular. All right, so I got to say, out of the package, this figure is amazing looking. I thought he was amazing looking in the package. Only single jointed arms. Oh, that one's pretty stiff. We may have to heat that up. Is this one the same way? Or maybe I just got to rotate them. I don't know. I don't have too many Super 7 figures out of the package yet. All right, so the figure himself, I mean, I think all the Super 7s are just single jointed, but he's badass looking, right? And I think this goes through here because or we can make it that way, I believe. Because he comes with a bat, but the bat conceals a sword. Like the sword is the handle of the bat, which is pretty badass. He also comes with an alternate head sculpt, which I'm not quite sure which one to use yet, but this is like the catcher's mask head sculpt. A foam finger, which is pretty cool. His own baseball card, which is pretty nifty. He does come with a baseball because he's the baseball shogun of death. You know me and clawed hands, right? Like Wolverine style. That's pretty badass. But the one that we're going to have to use is definitely this one. This catcher's mitt. Oh, does the ball seat in the catcher's mitt? That would be cool if it stayed there. It does. Nice. So we're going to get that hand changed out. And then he also comes with open hands if we wanted. We're going to try the alternate head sculpt as well. But he's pretty badass looking. Killer Bat, the worst. Yeah, so here he is with alternate head sculpt. We put this catcher's mitt, Freddy Krueger type glove on his hand. I also put, you gotta have the blades on the other hand. Like I said, the bat sword is also pretty nifty. Like how it's concealed in there. It just, these Worst figures, I don't know why they're all on clearance. These fucking Cortex Commander and this guy are both super badass. This is Killer Bat from Super 7. And I love this guy, I'm not gonna lie. There's his baseball card. There's his foam finger. Extra head sculpt. And we got a plethora of alternate hands. But I'm really digging that guy, I gotta say. Next, we're gonna go Bruce Lee the Warrior. Look at all those hands. Nunchucks, bow staff, It says, Bruce Lee the Warrior, Master of Jeet Kune Do. All right, here's the Warrior Bruce Lee cloth goods shirt. Obviously comes with the more traditional shirt as well, which we're going to have to get on him. Also cloth goods. Right, he comes with two sort of static posed nunchucks that we could use, or he comes with two actual nunchucks with free flowing chains for action shots, I suppose. A bow staff, two alternate head sculpts. So, and then we have the wah, which I have on one of the other Bruce Lee's, so I think we're not going to use it on this one. He comes with Fist of Fear out of the package. Also has gripping hands, open hands, wah, like he's curling the hands up to put some damage on you. A slightly different open hand, so 4 separate sets. These guys, which make set number 5, wah, if you can see those. And then the ones I think I'm going to use, or at least one of them, wah, 6 alternate sets of hands. All right, so we've changed out his hand so he can hold the bow staff. I've changed out his face sculpt to the slightly more frowning one, and we put one of these wah hands on it. We got the jacket on. I don't think I'm going to button it up at the moment. I think you could. It would be a fairly snug fit, which is what you want on a karate champion for sure, or Jeet Kune Do expert for sure. But, I mean, we have a couple of different Bruce Lees, 3 now actually, going on my action figure hero display shelf. Don't have the SH Figure Arts. It only stands at 5.1 inches. I'm more a fan of these Super 7s. But I think this is a badass figure as well. And the amount of accessories you get. I mean, look at all these freaking hands. And then we get 4 different nunchucks. And we got the 2 alternate head sculpts. So Bruce Lee the Warrior by Super 7, also badass figure. That's number 2. All right, up next, Super 7 Toxic Crusaders. Warning, this package contains Junkyard, the trashed out, hideous hound. All right, I say this a lot. I got to go back and rewatch Toxic Crusaders. I do have the series on Blu-ray, so I can do that. But once again, Junkyard, pretty badass, especially at a fraction of the price. Comes with an alternate head sculpt with a tongue out. Comes with pairs of open hands and Fists of Fury. He comes with the Toxic Times, like a, looks like a newspaper with a nail through it. He's got like a blaster weapon, which we can probably get into his hand. Look at there. And make it. And does it shoot the newspaper? That would be cool. He's got the, I don't remember what this is called, the ball and chain. Hell, I can't remember its technical term. I know it has one. Take a bite out of grime. And then he also has the spiked dog bone accessories. So we're going to get him equipped. All right, gotta say, I didn't think I was going to like it with the big long-tongued head sculpt on, but I lied. I think I like it better. Single jointed as all Super 7s are. Super 7s look amazing though, right? I think. I'm assuming this is how he holds. Maybe not. All right, I don't know. This is the way I'm going to have him hold it. I think that works best. We put the Toxic Times newspaper in his hand now as well. But he's badass. Going to go well with my Toxie and my Radiation Ranger. I actually have Radioactive Red Rage Toxie, and I just picked up regular Toxie as well. And I think that sums it up for the Toxic Crusaders. I don't know that they made any more. If they do, I'm not aware of them. But once again, comes with some kick-ass accessories. Alternate hands. And the alternate head. But I think I do like this big tongue-out head sculpt after all. Alright, so that's 3 figures. Number 4, we're going to go... I think we're going to go Monstar Silverhawks, the Limbo Mob Kingpin, also 25 bucks. And it says, Monstar, leader of the Limbo Mob. Monstar is the head of the Limbo Mob and functions as the local criminal kingpin. He has been around Limbo for over 300 years. He has above normal strength, but when endowed within the light of Limbo's Moonstar, Monstar's body transformed and is entirely covered in robotic armor. We also have this figure that we'll do in a future video. His strength becomes many times greater than in his normal state. He has jets on his elbows that he can use to fly through space, as well as fire red energy blasts. His most dangerous ability is the star-like blast that comes from what would normally be his eye patch. He has a personal vendetta against Stargazer and all who align themselves with the Silverhawks. All right, only drawback to my small table is that I run out of room when we're doing 5 figures. But Monstar, quite badass, right? Also single jointed as the other Super 7s that we've seen. He does have an ab crunch where Junkyard did not. I think Junkyard's the only one that didn't have ab crunch. He just had swivel at the waist. Comes with 2 alternate head sculpts. I definitely like the one on him better than this one, and this one as well. So I think I like the one that's in the package. I'm not gonna lie, I was never huge into Silverhawks, but I did always think the figures were badass looking. I don't have any of the vac metal style ones right now. They are going on clearance around me, so I might just long game a little bit more. But he comes with a couple of little creatures. Like I said, I don't remember. And then we've got the hands that come on him, some very similar sort of clawed hands. We've got pointer fingers. We've got Fist of Fury. Well, Fist of Fury. We've got gripping hands, and then we come with one alternate. So he has a lot of hands, but nothing to hold. So interesting that they gave us so many hands for Monstar. We can see that he stands taller than the rest, and that probably makes sense. Once again, head sculpts are massive. Mumm-Ra is going to be obviously the biggest of the figures that we see. So we've got the worst Bruce Lee, Toxic Crusaders, Silverhawks, all Super 7s. Leaves Mumm-Ra, the ever-living toy version. Mumm-Ra is the Thundercats' evil adversary, mummified and otherwise weak. He is energized and made immortal as a servant to the spirits of evil, who grant him magical and transformative powers to carry out their wicked bidding. All right, so here's Mumm-Ra out of the package. Removable headdress, because he does get an alternate head sculpt, which I think I like better. So that's what we're going to do as step 1, is to change the head and just give that a peek. All right, so he comes with a dagger. We did change out the head sculpt. Not sure which one I like better. And the headdress, I feel like could stay on a little bit better. I think it's just supposed to seat. There we go. He also comes with a sword. He comes with Fist of Fury, which are right here. And then gripping hands, which we're going to have to switch him out for the gripping hands, so we can have him hold the sword and the dagger. I'm not sure which head sculpt I like better. I think I'm going to stick with this one for now. Definitely the least amount of accessories in this one of all the rest, but still ample in my opinion, more than enough. Like Bruce Lee maybe came with too much. Obviously, he's definitely the largest of them as well. And all of these are badass. So, and I got him at Legends Video Games and More in Granby, Massachusetts. Like I said, I think he was 25 bucks. He could have been 30. Right, we got Killer Bat at Toy Vault in Marlborough, Massachusetts, 20 bucks. Big Bed Toy Store, $22.50. Toy Vault Warwick, Rhode Island, $25. Toy Vault North Attleboro, Massachusetts, $25. And going in, I thought Monstar was going to be my favorite, but I'm not sure that that's true. Or Killer Bat. I like them all. This is probably the toughest ranking I've ever had to do. All right, so if I had to rank them though, I think I'm going to go my boy Junkyard in 5th. I do love all of these figures, but he's just the one I remember the least. Like I said, Toxic Crusaders I had to rewatch. Even though I wasn't a big fan of Silverhawks or didn't watch a lot, I knew who Monstar was. This is my favorite of the Bruce Lees, but still I think I'm going to put him in 4th place. Killer Bat over here. It's either Killer Bat or Monstar. Tough, tough, tough. Let's see, Monstar. I just like me some gnarly ass bad guys, right? So obviously all of these, except for, I don't remember Junkyard good or bad. Bruce Lee obviously good guy, but all the rest villains. Killer Bat. I think Monstar is going to be 3rd. I do love that figure. Killer Bat or Mumm-Ra. I thought Killer Bat or Monstar were going to be my favorites, but Killer Bat's going to be 2nd. I think Mumm-Ra is going to be my winner. He's just big, beefy boy. I love the large, big figures. So we're going to go Junkyard, Toxic Crusaders, Super 7 5th, Bruce Lee Warrior 4th, Monstar Silverhawks 3rd, Killer Bat Worst 2nd, and the winner is going to be Mumm-Ra toy version, Thundercats. So similar groupings of figures, this time by manufacturer. So these are all made by Super 7. I don't know why Super 7s aren't popular. I mean, I guess if you're an articulator or a poser, and you want to get them in gnarly poses, the single joints might be their downfall. But for me, I'm more about how the figures look, because I just get them posed up. Like, we bought the transformation chamber throne for this, and we have the robotic armor Monstar. They'll have to get open in another video. So I think I'm just going to have a Super 7 shelf. I don't have enough of any one line of Super 7s to give them their own shelf. We have a few Thundercats, a few Silverhawks. I actually have Toxie in with Terminator, Alien, and Predator right now, but he may go with the Super 7s, because the only Super 7 figure I have open from that line was Toxie. I put Cortex Commander right over here, but he's going to go with Cobra, because I think he fits in quite well. He's just randomly standing there next to Stacy Keeler, Casey Jones, Balsk, and Fei Long right now and the Death Squad Commander from a prior unboxing, because that's how far behind I am on getting stuff unboxed. But sorry for the tardiness again. I do appreciate everybody watching, as always. I have a blast doing this. Obviously, I'm a collector, and I just do this for fun. So as always, this has been Trolls Toys. I truly appreciate you watching my videos, and we'll see you soon. Peace. All right. Welcome to Trolls Toys. Figure reviews, unboxings, and rankings. Random figure reviews, similar groupings of figures, and the occasional toy hunt.